Welcome back to another episode of Citizen Sports Talk. My name is Kaden Reinhard, joined here with Jacob Smith. Another exciting week of varsity football is past us. Jacob, you want to get us started talking about some of these games here we had tonight?
I think we have to start with the Three Rivers District matchup in Stewart and Patrick County tonight. The Floyd County Buffaloes traveling to take on the Patrick County Cougars. Floyd County looking to start 5-0 for the first time since 2008. And for those keeping track of the history of the Floyd County Buffaloes football program, that was the last time they made the state championship. So maybe we'll see a trend at history here repeating itself this year in 2025. But the Buffaloes taking on the 2-3 Cougars, who are coming off a 24-8 loss at Carroll County. We did confirm the score from that game. It got lightning delayed, and we did not have a score update by the time we filmed this episode last week. Carroll County got the win last week. They moved to 4-1. But jumping back to Patrick County, they were going into the game tonight 2-3. Both teams had a lot to play for. Patrick County is still looking for their first district win. Floyd County is looking to stay undefeated. But right away from the get-go, Max Harris starts the ball game with a 95-yard kick return touchdown. Phenomenal way to start the ball game. And special teams was kind of a theme for the Buffaloes' key to victory tonight. They had a blocked field goal, they forced a blocked field goal by Eric Martinez Tejeda, the kicker for the Cougars. He went 0 for 2 on field goal attempts in the second half, and the Buffaloes offense was just able to get the ball rolling. They had a 14-0 start. Patrick County got 2 touchdowns on the board late, but Floyd County able to force the shutout in the second half. And Floyd County was able to pull away with a 21-14 win over the Cougars. They improved to 5-0 for the first time since 2008, and I actually got a chance to talk with Coach Cromer and a few of our members of our Buffaloes football team this week. I talked with Coach Cromer, the head coach, Coach Allen, the defensive coordinator, quarterback Sam Phillips, and wingback Max Harris. And I don't think you could ask for 4 individuals that didn't serve much more importance than those 4. You know, the defense with the shutout in the second half. Obviously, we got to interview the head guy that's in charge of everything. Sam Phillips had 2 rushing touchdowns, and of course, we had to ask Max Harris about the big kick return touchdown to start the game. So here's a look at the post-game interviews from Stewart.
All right, so talking with 2 of the guys, big contributors tonight. Sam Phillips with 2 rushing touchdowns. Max Harris with a big kick return. Opening play of the game. Max, if you want to start first, what was going through your head when you had that big touchdown?
Really nothing much. I just thought it was just going to be a normal kickoff return. I didn't think I'd get all the way down, but I went through and I saw a lane. I saw number 15. He was kind of on the ground, so I cut it up, and then I only had one person left to go. And after I got by him, it was just free roam, and I made it all the way.
And you were kind of all over the field. I was doing the broadcast with the WHEO here in Stewart, and you were all over the place offensively, defensively. What does that say about your skill set and the ability that your teammates have allowed you to have in the performance tonight?
I just feel like they trust me to do some stuff. They just always they know I can make it, so they can trust me more.
And Sam, me and Kaden got to talk to you last week. You get the backup of performance from week 4 again with 2 rushing touchdowns, one of them to give you guys a lead, the only touchdown in the second half. What does that say not only about your performance but the team offensively as a whole?
It just means a lot. I mean, we're getting off the ball. We're slow to start. I mean, Max with that touchdown to start the game off is just huge momentum for us. Made them slow down. They wanted to give up at the beginning, we could tell. But, I mean, we wanted to win. We just had a lot of guys with heart, and we were able to score, and we were able to stay on both sides, get off the ball, and keep them stopped. So that's what we want.
And something else, I don't know if you guys knew this, but your team is the first Floyd County team since 2008 to start the season 5-0. What does that say to your guys' leadership and the team that you have around you? We'll start with Max.
I think it's up to Coach Cromer. I think he's done a lot for us. He's teaching us well.
Yeah, it just means a lot. It means we want it. I mean, we're showing up every day. We're at practice. We're putting in work. I mean, for us to go 5-0 for that long, it just shows that the amount of talent and amount of heart we got into this team. We ain't got a lot of people, but we have heart. We have quality. That's what matters.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, so joining me now is Coach Cromer and Coach Allen, the new defensive coordinator for the Buffaloes this year. We'll start with you, Coach. Special teams was a big factor in this game. 2 missed field goals, one of them blocked late in the second half by your defense. The kick return by Max Harris to start the game. What does that say about the most underestimated element in the special teams?
Our kids pay attention to it. Actually, I think Gabe tipped the other field goal that we missed. So, just little things. We have to win a complete game. Offensively, we've been very productive the last 4 weeks. And tonight we had to rely on our defense, rely on special teams, just a good complete win. This guy right here made a great halftime adjustment. We changed our coverages. And the kids responded. It was great. We needed to see this type of adversity. We're not going to win them all. Patrick County, very good football team, very physical. Kids play hard. It was a big win for us.
I think bouncing off of what you just said, the most physical game that y'all played this year, what does that say, this being the first district game, what you have in store the next 5 games?
Well, I just think each team is going to be a little bit different, and we regroup and go. And, I don't know, just proud of, our kids. And it was a tough physical game. And we shut them out in the second half, which I know it's kind of obvious, but – we answered. I don't even know if they got past midfield second half. So great job.
And going to you now, Coach Allen, talking about the shutout in the second half. Patrick County scored 2 touchdowns late in the first half. What was the adjustment that you were able to make with your defensive guys, and how were they able to execute it in the second half?
The biggest thing was they were just so tough. They would get in different personnel packages, different formations, and based on our game plan, we had all these different adjustments to coverages and stuff, and we just had to simplify. Let the kids simplify, play fast, got to the football. We made some plays. Gabe Hullett isn't even starting corner. Goes in and gets an interception to seal the game, give our offense the ball back. Just proud of the kids and how they responded. We went to something we really haven't ran yet. And that just tells how smart our kids are and how football savvy they are. They can make plays like that on the fly.
Thanks, guys. Good luck against Martinsville.
Appreciate you. Go Buffaloes. Victory Friday.